It's a hot summer. The creek is covered with large leaves of burdock. Mother duck sitting in the grass incubating eggs. But by this time it was exhausted. Pee, pee, pee. Soon the eggshells collapsed one by one. Under the belly of Mother Duck, several little yellow heads stick out. But the biggest egg hasn't broken yet. After a few days, the egg finally cracked. This one is big and black. Strange-looking duckling. Standing up swaying, they laughed at it for being ugly. Call it Ugly Duckling. The mother duck held her in her arms with concern. Say, my poor child, don't be afraid. The weather will be sunny and beautiful today. Mother duck brings her child to the stream to plop. Mother duck jumps into the water. The ducklings also jump down one by one. They sink into the water, resurfaced. The calves are nimble, very beautiful swim. Even that ugly little guy swim with them too. Mother duck smiled with satisfaction. They went into a courtyard. It's so busy in the yard. The fat pig is robbing the carrot. The chickens are pulling a hamburger. At this time, a female duck with a red cloth strip on her foot came over. Mother duck said, "She is the noblest of the duck's companions. You go and show her. Here, spread your toes, crane your neck and sing a song." The mother duck looks at the baby duck and says, "Oh, so nice." Then she saw the ugly duckling walking at the end. "This ugly baby is not your child, is it?" The mother duck hurriedly explained. "It's my baby." The other ducks started talking about it too. "That ugly duck is so annoying. Are we that ugly?" A flock of chickens also came. They went up to peck at the head of the ugly duckling. The ugly duckling ran away in fright. Watch as it twists and turns forward. They all burst out laughing. The mother duck hides the ugly duckling under her wings, screaming for you. "Come on, what's wrong with this kid?" Since then, the ugly duckling is often chased and teased. Gradually, its brothers began to laugh at it. Let the cat catch the ugly doll. Even the mother duck said, "You better go somewhere else. Go find joy and happiness." One night, the ugly duckling went through the bamboo fence. It hopes to find a place that no one humiliates its savanna. It walks and walks, came to a swamp. This is the home of wild geese. It's so tiring. So, the ugly duckling sleeps next to the wild geese. The next day, the wild geese found it. It's welcome to join their ranks. The ugly duckling was overjoyed, but suddenly, bang, bang! Just then, there was a shotgun sound in the air. So, the wild geese flapped their wings and flew away. The ugly duckling hides in the haystack, hide its head under its wings in fear. The hound picks up the shot wild goose and glanced once at the ugly duckling. Leaving Ugly Duckling breathed a sigh of relief. "But I'm sad to think I must be too ugly. Even the hounds won't pay attention to me." When it gets dark, it's quiet all around. The poor ugly duckling ran out of the swamp in a hurry. It breathed quickly and ran quickly to a humble farm hut. There lived an old woman in the house. A cat and a hen stayed with her. The ugly duckling begged the old woman to let it live there. "Humph, is it okay?" The hen and the cat looked contemptuous. "Does it lay eggs?" The hen asked. Does it arch its back and meow? The old woman wants to eat duck eggs, so she took it in. But some time has passed. The ugly duckling didn't even lay a single egg. The old woman is not happy. Raised you, a poor useless little thing. The ugly duckling huddled in the corner sadly. Reminds it of the freedom it used to have. Swimming in the pond. Finally, the ugly duckling couldn't help but run out. A blink of an eye. Autumn is here. The leaves in the forest turned from green to yellow. The cool leaves are falling, and the wind picks them up. Bring them to the sky. A flying owl standing on a dead branch. It's so cold that it just keeps calling goo-goo. Cuckoo, flying in the cold air. Cuckoo. Cuckoo, can't find a home to go back to. Cuckoo. The ugly duckling listened, and feel lonely and sad. One evening, the ugly duckling sees a flock of large white swans flying in the golden sky. Their feathers sparkle. Their necks are long and soft. The ugly duckling has never seen such a beautiful bird. This is a swan. They spread their beautiful wings from the cold to the warm. Fly to a lake that doesn't freeze. And the duckling thinks they're very kind and shout, I can't help yelling, wait a minute, I'm going with you. But the swans have already flown far away, like white clouds disappearing into the blue sky. The ugly duckling jumps into the mud, spinning like a wheel. Ah! It could never forget these beautiful birds again. Winter is coming soon. In a cold night, the ugly duckling froze in the mud. A farmer found it and brought it home. The children were overjoyed. They want to play with it. But the duckling thought they were playing a trick on themselves. So it snapped out the door. The ugly duckling endures snow and cold. Spent the long winter hiding in the grass. When the sun starts to shine warmly on the earth again, the ugly duckling starts to spread its wings and flaps. It actually flew. It flew into a large garden. The swans are all around. The ugly duckling thought to himself, as ugly as I am, they will definitely chase me away. The ugly duckling wants to live, so it swam to the swans, sadly bowed his head, and then something happened. On the clear lake, the ugly duckling saw its own reflection, a flock of white swans on a pale green lake. What a beautiful swan! Is this me? How happy it is! It never imagined that it would be so happy one day. Gently peck its feathers, and there came a couple of kids. Said, hey, there's a new swan. Yeah, it's the prettiest. The youngest feels so happy. But it's not proud at all, because when he was an ugly duckling, a good heart is never proud. The swans put their mouths together affectionately, and they were shouting, all of you, come and see. And this is the end of the story. Hello, kids, it's time to go to the bed and sleep. Good night, and good dreams.